What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today we've got a very exciting new product that's going to be revealed over in Japan and we need to have a little bit of a look at. Now, some of you are going to have heard the word Japan and go, that doesn't apply to me, I don't need to pay attention. Might I suggest you keep listening, because actually it's not that easy. This is going up on Premium Bandai over in Japan, and you know how this all works at this point. Stuff that goes up on Premium Bandai in Japan tends to go up on Premium Bandai in the US. And we don't have Premium Bandai in Europe, so no, it does not go up on Premium Bandai in Europe. What does happen, however, is that it goes up at local game stores and various online sellers and places like that. It does find its way out into the world. I wish we did have Premium Bandai, although the speed with which some of the stuff sells out, maybe not. But in Europe, etc., it's a bit of a pain and we generally have to wait a little while. But it does tend to actually appear, which is lovely. And it's all based around this Heroine set, EB-03 Heroines edition. And look, we know at this stage, it's a big deal, this set. This set is clearly one that Bandai are hoping to really push and have a lot of success with, and it seems at the moment like it might be working, because the hype certainly seems to be there, and there's a lot of popular characters, and they've gone full theme. Remember, EB-01 didn't really have a big theme like that. Now, I know it was the Memorial, I don't really know what that means. Frankly, I'm not sure EB-01 had a big theme like that. But then EB-02 was properly themed after the 25th anniversary of the anime. It was a real anime theme. And then EB-03 here, we've got the Heroines edition. And this is one that's sparking a lot of interest. And One Piece, Bandai are absolutely pushing it. There's some other stuff I might remind you about in a moment. But first, we've got this special set that's being revealed. The One Piece card game, One Piece Heroine special set. And this looks awesome. But it does come with one big question, and I want to start there. You see, two of the things that have gone and been revealed are Don cards. There is a regular Don, and there is a fancy gold Don. Same artwork, same basic picture, but look at the finish, the difference between them, that they're not the same Don. The gold is way better. Now, what it says on the official website here is special Don cards, 10 cards of each type. Either the regular version or the parallel version will be included. Now, I've gone off Google Translate for a minute, because if you use Google Translate, it says 10 cards of each type, and it's not what it actually says. What it actually says is one type, 10 items, 10 cards, 10 thin objects if you want to be a pedant here. But the point is, it's not saying you get 10 regular and 10 gold. That is not what it's saying. It is saying you get 10 of the same Don. And then it does afterwards basically say either you get the regular or you get the parallel. Big note here, Google Translate is not perfect. If you go on the Japanese site and you Google Translate, it says 10 cards of each type, either the regular version or the parallel version will be included. That is not actually what it says in Japanese. It says one type, 10 of them, 10 flat sheets or however you want to phrase it. It's a counter in Japan. They have different counters for different kinds of objects. And then it says either the regular or the parallel version. That's the gold version. What does that actually mean? Oh, there's two different kinds of these boxes. At least that's the best we can make out at the minute. There's two different kinds of these boxes, and one of them is going to have 10 regular Don, cool I suppose, and the other one's going to have 10 of the special Don. That, ladies and gentlemen, is not the same. Now, one thing that I do like, with it being sold on Premium Bandai, there's not going to be any way to fix this. Like, say, I don't know, say they come in cases of 10 and one of them has gold Don. I am making up numbers on the spot. It's just an example. Then what the shop could do is find the one with the gold Don and sell all the others. Or an independent seller or whoever. The fact that it's being sold on Premium Bandai stops those kind of shenanigans. But from everything I can see, it says you get 10 of one type, and it's either gold or it's regular. Cross your fingers, ladies and gentlemen. Cross your fingers. What else do you get? You also get sleeves. And this is the point where you're going to look at this and you're going to go, well, hang on a second, Wassy. This is the same picture as the regular Dom, which is the same picture as the gold Dom, which is the same picture as the front of the pack and the same picture as the front of the box. And I'm going to say, yeah. Yes, it is. They've clearly got this image that they've commissioned. It is the highlight image of the set. They clearly like this. There we go. Simple as that. They are pushing it, they're using it a lot, and they are happy with it. We've got 4 of the main One Piece heroines here, with Boa Hancock and Nico Robin and Uto and Nami. I'm pretty sure that's who it is. And they love this, and they're going with it. And I'm like, okay, yeah, cool. That sounds like fun. You do then also get yourself a box of the set. I like this and I dislike it. And largely this is going to depend on the availability of the set. Because on the one hand, it always kind of bums me out a little bit when I buy a special set for a TCG and it doesn't actually come with the cards. I'm a TCG fan, I'm a TCG nerd. I want cards when I buy a set. On the other hand, if this set is really sold out, to the point where this actually becomes a good deal for picking up a box of the set, people who don't necessarily want this are going to buy it because they want the box, and then all of a sudden it makes this product harder to get hold of. That is less ideal. But we do get this, and this is very cool. You get a box, life is good. What else do you get? Storage box. It's a long box that you keep cards in. It's got the same art as literally everything else. Everything in this set has the same artwork. The box and the booster pack have the same artwork as the sleeves, both Dom and the storage box. Literally everything in here has the same artwork. For the record, I don't mind. They've clearly loved this image that they've had commissioned, and it's fine. It is just, it's a little bit on the nose how everything's the same. But again, I have no complaints. This is very cool. And look, this product as a whole, it's nice and simple. Either this is something that you're into, you really like EB-03, you want to celebrate EB-03, it's absolutely your kind of thing, in which case you're going to look at this and it's going to be one of the coolest products you've seen, you're going to absolutely love it, and you're going to do everything you can to get hold of this product. Or you're going to look at this and go, that's not for me, this isn't the kind of thing that I'm into, I have no real interest in this product, in which case that's absolutely fine as well. This is a very on-the-nose product for people that are hyped and excited about EB-03. If you are one of those people, this is a redonkulous product and it's wonderful. If you're not one of those people, this is arguably one of the most skippable products ever. By the way, if you're in the US, I don't know when we're going to be getting this. If you're in Europe, I don't know when we're going to be getting this. I have no extra information. All I can do is share with you the information we have right now, and I have shared with you the information. But we already know that there is going to be a really nice release event for EB-03 with those rather lovely promos, which you're all getting a little bit excited about, which are your Bonnie, your Nico Robin, and your Nami promos. We've seen that, okay, there's only one leader in the set, it's Nefertari Vivi, but like just yesterday, I showed you just a bunch of new cards that are ridiculously exciting from this set. And after I made that video, I started looking around to see, get some more opinions. People are hyped about that Nico Robin from yesterday. Nico Robin is the one whereby if it's KO'd on your opponent's turn, your opponent takes a damage. One thing that needs to be pointed out about this card, if your opponent's got no life remaining and they take a damage, they lose the game. Taking a damage is not like removing the top card of life. It is so much better than removing the top card of life. If there's no life, you can't remove the top card of life. Nothing happens. But if there's no life and you force a damage on your opponent, you win the game. I remain hyped that Carrot could finally make Carrot into a better deck. That Charlotte Linlin being the first proper Rocks Pirate ever. I know we've had former Rocks Pirates, that ain't the same thing. Is incredibly exciting. There is a lot about EB-03, which is making people turn around and, well, take it a little bit more seriously. Everything, and I mean everything we're hearing about this set, just sounds kind of awesome, and I'm a little bit excited about it. This new product, like I said, it is either going to be one of the coolest things you've ever seen because you love EB-03, or you're not that hyped about EB-03, at which point you go, no, I'm good, mate. It's alright. And you know what? That's fine as well. But I've told you all about it now, and now it's over to you guys. Tell me what you think about this. Tell me if it's your kind of product. Tell me anything you want to tell me in the comment section. Get us! Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk about One Piece and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, join a Discord, and all kinds of fun things. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wasi Plays.